Lamine Yamal rejected the legendary number 10, shocking Barcelona fans and supporters from all over the world. What does Lionel Messi have to do with it? To which player the 17-year-old star showed great respect with his gesture, and why this decision speaks of Yamal as a very mature guy. It also turned out that Lamine's decision changed the predictions for the entire financial year of Barcelona, and for the better. This is an impressive story that deserves your attention. Today, we will reveal the true reasons why Lamine rejected the greatest number at FC Barcelona and why this decision brought him even more fans. Let's go! The reasons why Barca were so quick to choose Lamine Yamal as the club's new number 10 are obvious. An incredibly successful performance at Euro 2024, where Spain triumphed and the winger became the best young player of the tournament, elevated the young man's status to a sky-high level. In media terms, a 17-year-old Lamine, who is the main star of Barcelona, whose image is monetized best. Currently, he is a real marketing monster. The talks about this began in Barcelona long before the start of the European Championship. Back in March, the club's board of directors insisted that Lamine Yamal should wear the number 10 shirt. The club realized that these would bring even more profit. The shirts with number 27, with which Lamine played last season, were also in the top sales among fans. And here is such a beautiful story. Barcelona, in fact, announces the successor to Lionel Messi by handing the 17-year-old the club legend's number. Some of the board of directors believed that this was too much for a schoolboy, as it meant additional responsibility and more media pressure, which could have a negative impact on his career development. During the days of discussions in the offices, the name of ANSU FATI was often mentioned as a victim of sky-high expectations and who, in fact, failed to become the new Lionel Messi. The uncertainty about Lamine Yamal's new number for the 2024-25 season continued to heat up the media space. The young man's first reaction was as follows. Number 10 belongs to ANSU FATI right now, but if he doesn't stay here, I would be proud to wear it. It's every kid's dream to be Barca's number 10. Nobody in the world would say no, but that's something that the club should decide. Mundo Deportivo quoted Lamine as saying. Relevo also reported that Yamal is not in a hurry to make this decision and is leaning towards refusing it because he knows that the right time will come. Lamine remembers what happened to ANSU FATI. Journalist Jordi Cardero wrote, "The fact that Lamine sometimes played under the number 10 shirt at La Masia added extra spice to the situation. Last season, for the first time in 27 years, number 10 was not used in Barcelona's first team, and the club believed that these should not be allowed in the 24-25 season, as these shirts are traditionally a bestseller. 10 is not just a number. It represents leadership, talent, and above all, enthusiasm, which is what Barcelona fans crave." Lamine Yamal, despite his young age, understands this very well, and that's why he eventually refused Barcelona management's proposal, choosing the number 19 for the new season. This decision both surprised and delighted the coolest, and we've compiled for you the main reasons why Yamal did exactly that. Relevo journalist Jordi Cardero reports that, first of all, Lamine showed respect for ANSU FATI, who returned to the club after a loan spell in Brighton and is a current 10. As Yamal said earlier in the interview, as long as ANSU is at the club, he respects him and the hierarchy of numbers. According to the latest information, Hansi Flick and the new Barcelona coaching staff are making every effort to bring Fati back to the top level and are planning with him in the new season, which is confirmed by the fact that Lamine took the number 19. Lamine was well aware of what his teammate faced when he inherited Lionel Messi's number. Barca gave the number 10 to ANSU FATI without really calculating the consequences of this gesture. For the club, it meant he was the right successor to the Argentinian. But this move lacked momentum, and the number eventually fell like a stone on ANSU's back. Lamine doesn't want history to repeat itself, says Jordi Cardero. In general, the story of Lamine Yamal's numbers is quite interesting and varied. In the club's academy, the prodigy played under 7, 9, and 10. The winger made his debut in Barcelona under number 41. Then he wore number 39 at Barca Athletic, and since the 23-24 season, we've all seen Yamal's number 27 on his back. Lamine has always known the meaning and weight of each number, and therefore his decision not to take the number 10 and leave it to ANSU Fati is another beautiful personal story that will remain in the fans' memory. And if Fati is on fire starting from the new season, then you just can't imagine how marketing awesome this collab will be. Both Yamal's and ANSU shirts will be sold out in club shops like a new iPhone. The information that Lamine made this decision out of respect for ANSU Fati is also confirmed by Mundo Deportivo. This caused a massive reaction among Barca's fan communities. At the same time, it's worth noting that another Barcelona star player, Vitor Roque, who wore the number 19 last season, was affected. Although the prospects for the Brazilian in the Catalan capital are not looking great at the moment. He still has to prove his worth in the first team for next season, and there's a high probability that he will be sent on a seasonal loan. However, let's get back to Lamine Yamal and number 19. So, this story ended up being just as hyped as it would have been if Lamine had chosen the number 10. The thing is that Lionel Messi also played at Barca under number 19 before becoming a true leader of the team. The great Argentinian played under this number in the 05-06, 06-07, 07-08 seasons. Back then, the Blaugranas had another leader by the name of Ronaldinho. The situation for Messi changed after Pep Guardiola became the first team manager before the 08-09 season. Ronaldinho was not part of the new coach's plans and was sold to Milan, with Lionel Messi named as the chosen one, and since then, the number 10 shirt has become a myth at FC Barcelona. The story of the number 19 for Lamine Yamal and Barcelona was sparkled with new colors. The world's media are delighted, continuing to follow in the footsteps of greatness. Following his idol's footsteps, the same number he wears for Spain and that a young Lionel Messi wore at Barca. And so on. Barcelona fans are also impressed with Yamal's decision, writing the following in the comments under Barcelona's post. Blessed by the GOAT himself, following the footsteps of the legend. He is on course to become one of the greatest players of all time. Can't wait to see him in action for Barca. In future, Yamal will be wearing the legendary number 10. Nobody is a better fit for the number 19. He deserves it. After that, Culés started to show their love for Lamine Yamal not in word, but in deed. On July 18th, Barcelona unveiled the new jersey and launched sales in official club stores. The Mundo Deportivo outlet published the headline, "The Rush for the New Lamine Yamal Shirt." Journalist Jordi Batalla says that the shirt with Yamal's name on it was the best-selling one. It even came to a shortage at some point. In the first hours, the most popular sizes were sold out, and the store employees had to replenish stocks, although they were already prepared for the forecast that the Lamine Yamal shirt would become a bestseller. Impressive, isn't it? Most of the Barcelona board of directors wanted to give Lamine the number 10 to further stimulate sales of the 24-25 season shirts. But Yamal himself made a brilliant move by choosing the number 19, adding more similarities with the great Lionel Messi. So, Lamine Yamal is not only the most promising young footballer in the world, but also a brilliant marketer. Friends, put a like if you agree. What do you think about Lamine Yamal's decision? Write your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to our channel and watch the next video about the 17-year-old Barcelona star, his new charming girlfriend, and his life in general. Enjoy it!